Ciao a tutti, non so se ci sarà l'evento, ma spero quello di Marshmallow, o mi hanno detto che ci sarebbe stato, però proviamo. Andiamo a vedere. L'ultima volta hanno fatto, secondo me mi hanno detto una balla. Vediamo se c'è gente da invitare, a parte che Henry non si sente. Ho fatto ricco portacervo, che bello. Siamo tutti, anche lui, tutti bisogna invitare, regà, perché siamo tutti pronti qua, tutti. All'orario ri, sperando che ci sia l'evento. Boom, cioè raga, un mio amico mi ha detto c'è l'evento di Marshmallow e io mi ha detto stasera alle 6, sperando, ormai sbaglio sono tipo le 6:15, quindi credo di aver visto un po' guarda come non c'è, perché mi ha detto una cagata, non c'è l'evento. Grazie alla Fox dice che c'è l'evento e non c'è, quindi raga, tra poco mi sa che andrò a pestare qui perché lo blocco. Mi sono preso che fa spaventare se non lo prendevo. Quest'anno ho avuto fame, ma per 2 settimane ho fatto ricco a Porto Cervo, che bello. In italiano l'ho fatto apposta, che ho voglia di suicidarmi, l'ho aiutato tantissimo. Ma che cazzo? Ma che? Ma è un bug. Non so se questa ti posso chiamare questo. Attenzione, quella sopra. Lo uccide. A Wood Pro. nessuna kill. Dai, lanciati giù. Dai, frate, lanciati giù, lanciati giù. Dai, lanciati giù, lanciati giù. Allora si fa lo scudone, poi si lancia giù. Spero. Dai. Farti lo scudone, poi si lancia giù. Lanciati giù. No, sa che si suicida. Ok, è abbastanza bravo. Vabbè, dai. Quittiamocela. Che sta qua fermo. Magari c'è Jane. Dai, dai, dai. No, sì, però si è fatto male. Si è fatto male. Sono contento. Anche il falò ha una bella ragazzi. 75. Falò. Ah, Blue Pro. Dai, quittiamo. Ok, raga, l'evento non c'è. Siamo qui con il pendino. Pendino saluta. Pendino saluta. Non saluta. Dai. Quindi Andrea mi ha detto una bugia. Allora, Pendi, Ardel che ti invito. Ardel, Gamer. Vieni qua, Henry. Te lo ordino. Non è che non è qua. Mi sa che non è qua. Fatto ricco questo non ho avuto fame, ma per 2 settimane ho fatto ricco a Porto Cervo. Che bello. Mettiamoci lui su zainetto che ho da pochissimo, però lo usiamo. Piccone non ce l'ho. Non mettiamo su del Fortnite World Cup che non ci sono neanche andato. Ovviamente si andava, c'è una bella dai. Che bello. Come i discorsi su di me. Non brucio mai che si bro. Ancora non brucio mai come Jix. Scappate come Kill Bill. Ancora non brucio mai come B. Adesso non fermarmi. Io. Allora, lui, mettiamo tutta la gente. Lui. Non lo conosco, quindi no, lui è lui. Che bello. Ma per 2 settimane ho fatto ricco a Porto Cervo. Che bello. Questo zainetto me l'aspettavo più brutto, invece è bello. La World Cup. Posto dove sarei voluto andare ma non ci sono riuscito. E quindi adesso che cosa si fa sempre subito. Tanto l'evento non c'è. E quindi l'evento non c'è. Quindi se l'evento non c'è. Quindi l'evento non c'è. Ragazzi, l'evento non c'è. Il mio amico mi ha detto un video. Quell'amico lì non è Pendia. Quell'amico lì è Andrea. Andrea è cattivo. Andrea è cattivo perché mi dice titoli sbagliati. Mr. Broken Heart. Purtroppo Andrea, perché mi dici titoli sbagliati? Cioè, problema. Se cado da qua muoro. Vediamo. Non mi sembra molto amichevole. Sono molto bravo. Oggi qua c'è bello. Vabbè, raga, comunque qui è un casino. Event non c'è. C'era Che bello. Guardiamo se ci sono altre parti in giro su di me. Domani un monologo, però non dire mai mai che se vuoi però. Ancora non bruci mai come Jinx. Beh, give me 5 perché non è bene. Penso che quest'anno pure Mac Drive. Jimmy 5. Mr. Broken Heart. Facciamo una solo di squad. Mr. Broken Heart. Perché ho creduto ad Andrea? Mi chiedo io. Perché gli ho creduto? Henry. Perché Henry non parla? Mr. Broken Heart. Ah! Regà! Yeah. Ok. Evento di marshmallow c'è. C'è. Però c'è lì.
Like even louder.
I'm excited. It's gonna be all packed like fully, like 100 players.
I could maybe use that to my advantage when it comes to game day. My name's Keenan Santos. My alias is Rux.
Rux is fantastic. He's been performing crazy. Perfect timing there. Hey Rux, you are ridiculous.
È buono. Ma la World Cup bisogna per forza giocarci su. Cioè bisogna per forza giocarci su computer, no? Perché?
I'm 24 and I moved in with my grandparents when I was 17.
No, perché
my grandparents supported me by
computer,
giving me a roof over my head and food on the table
sì,
while I pursued my dream.
That's it, boy. I tell you, you something else.
Quanti anni c'hai?
Working hard.
My grandfather used to be a professional baseball player and he used to play for Kansas City Royals.
C'entra il
He
baseball.
played center field and he was a 5-time All-Star.
C'entra il maledettissimo baseball?
Keenan's grandfather. Keep him in life.
I watched plenty of videos online of him hitting home runs and I looked up to him.
Suo padre faceva.
Since he was a kid, he was very into the video game. Once he became Rux, he was a professional.
I practice 12 hours a day at least. I dedicate all my time in perfecting my edits, perfecting my builds, practicing my aim especially. Since I'm 24, I don't have the high mechanics of like a 14-year-old. So I wait for other people to make mistakes. I may be a little slower, but I'm the more precise. I don't miss my shots.
I just like playing this game. I don't like batting. Like going up there.
You always do that. Hurt your hands to back your ball.
Non finito.
The support from my
Ha
grandfather
giocato anche lui a
is pretty
baseball.
huge. He's always been there for me. And I hope to be as successful in Fortnite as he was in baseball.
Ma che cacchio me ne frega? Questo qua ha giocato a baseball.
Trying to make you proud.
Very proud, very proud. I think the most important thing is you got to have the passion, dedicated, and the work ethic to be successful. My grandson has that. Love you. I was very proud of him. Still proud of him. Win or lose, proud of him.
Don't I?
My grandmother had fans watching him come play baseball. So when he was run cultured,
Già aperto.
I hope that fans will be cheering my name, especially when I win the World Cup.
Ah, ed è così qui. So possibile essere scelto? Yes. Vabbè. Buon time. Buon time. Buon time.
Welcome back to the Fortnite World Cup here today. World competition.
10 weeks of competition leads to this.
The Fortnite World Cup Finals duo competition begins right now. Teammate has to be at 30 health. The wall comes through, trying to spray it, and it's not going to happen. Zayden and Saf, 2 versus 1. Will they take game number 1? Yes, they will. Zexro and Vinny spraying from the high ground. It's a 2 versus 1. The player right on the edge of the zone. The shockwave into the air. And he's going to drop on down to height for the moment. The spray coming on in. It's not enough. Still looking for the replacement here. He gets it on land. Takes the wall. 184.
The double snipe combination. Calculator and Macwood, they're holding the high ground, and that's the victory royale!
I want to see where we stand here.
The best players we've ever seen in any live, literally. And we're here along with literally 18,000 people at Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Nyrox takes out Falconer down low, and he's wrestling with everyone, but Nyrox is out. Oh no, he does manage to get the elimination, and he gets the victory royale!
Aqua, Nyrox looking to pick up the first World Cup back-to-back victory royale.
Pressure coming on in. They drop down low. The tag's coming.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, the 150! 1 versus 1. Arfram versus the player up top. There's just no way. 4ZR will take the final game. The results are in. Congratulations to the first ever Fortnite World Champion, Aqua and Nairo! The win and $3 million.
How do you feel, buddy?
We tripled them.
World Cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jonesies, Bonesies, and everyone in between, welcome back to the Fortnite World Cup Final game. Will be the solos competition after 2 years of Fortnite action and so many months of qualifiers. We are here to crown our first ever World Champion solo. My name is Sundown, joined here by Bala TW. This is going to be an incredible day.
Over 30 countries are representing here today in the World Cup Finals. And I mean, this entire weekend has been amazing. We have had some of the most amazing action. And this is the best of competitive Fortnite. So we're going to go ahead. We already did crown the World Champions duo in Nyrox and Aqua.
And it was very well-deserved from there. Don't forget about the Creative Championship and the Pro Am that kicked it all off on Friday. We saw the Fish Fam take it away, and then, of course, the ruler duo of Aqua and Nyrox, crediting the boot camp, all the practice put in. The first half of the games were rough. The back three, Victory Royale, top 5 with 2 clutch eliminations coming out of Aqua to push them into that top spot. And we'll be seeing Aqua here again today, Ball.
That we will. We'll see if he's going to be able to repeat some of the magic that he did yesterday, but he's not the only person. We have 100 more players, and they all competed over 5 weeks of solo qualifiers. We have already awarded $6 million over the course of those qualifiers, and 40 million players competed to try to qualify for this day right now. Only 100 players remain.
And they're all fighting for their share of the $15 million prize pool. We've already given away $18 million between the creative and the duos competition yesterday, as well as the charity portion for the Pro-Am, and they all want to be in that top spot. First place walking away with $3 million in prize money, but for most of them, it's about the title. They want to be in the top spot. They want the clout. They want the recognition. They want to say, I am the ultimate Victor Royale.
So we're going to go ahead and join the players on the floor in the Arthur Ashe Stadium. They're ready. We're going to go ahead with our first group of contestants. It is Booka, Bizzle, Commandment, Vivid, Cease, Snow, Riverson, Leleo, and Dubs.
Now, these were the players who qualified out of NA East, NA West, and Brazil during the first week. The ones who rose to the occasion right away, cemented themselves in there, and didn't have to worry about it. And right away, how can you not call out the NA East Titans of Bizzle, Vivid, and Cease? Been around forever, and Cease, more importantly, we said he deserved more recognition. He was one of the best, and what did he do yesterday? Third place with Elevate. He's looking ready to go, but Dubs is also ready. Him and Mega had an incredible performance yesterday, and they're looking to represent on the stage.
So we'll see if he's going to be able to do that. Of course, at the top of the list is Booga. A lot of people are looking forward to see what he can do on a LAN environment in this stage. See if he can continue the performance he's had in the last couple of weeks. So we're going to continue, though. Dubs had we're going to check in with Jordan Fisher on the floor with Dubs.
Thank you so much, Fortnite family and fans. What's going on? I'm Jordan Fisher. I've got Dubs right here. Dubs, you placed consistently well during the qualifiers, wrangling a first, second, and sixth place finish over the course of 3 weeks of solos, and as well, let's go, and placed in the duos. How does competing on this stage now compare to yesterday's games?
The energy is insane here, and like it's just the most amazing experience. I love Fortnite.
Fantastic. Well, a lot of people are really excited to see you play today. Now, you and your partner Mega did an incredible job yesterday. Did you guys see them play together yesterday? It was amazing. It was amazing. You placed 7th in the duos competition yesterday. Are you changing up your strategy at all to prepare for today's solo games?
No, I'll pretty much be doing the same strat, playing for late game, trying to get picks, and that's about it.
Great job. Love it. Can't wait to see. Follow. Who's next?
Thank you so much, Jordan Fisher. Appreciate that. Those are our NA East, NA West, and Brazil competitions. Forward into EU, Oceania, and Asia. Starting with Stompy, Prisonero, Bella EU, Letwick, Nate, Diego, DRG, Slayer, Backbox, and at the end, Benji Fishy.
And another that is very top-heavy. These are the players right away. We got to see Stompy yesterday. Not necessarily the performance him and Shinken would have wanted, but he'll be coming out in the course today. And then we also definitely need to talk about Backbox. His ability to turn heads, qualifying multiple times in the solos format, being so close with duos.
Buona, 1-0. Fosse stata una singola fila avrei già vinto, ma cioè l'avrei già. Poi a qua la gente sta più calma, cioè. Boom, boom, boom. Però quelli là non mi sembravano molto normali. Sì, ero lì buildato, mi ha ucciso. E ho visto che non mi era arrivato. Poi si è arrivato da dietro, me ne sarei accorto. Beh, entriamo nel party di l'Alessandro. Ah, wow, c'è un party dell'Aiboma! L'Aiboma! 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 Ti ricordi ieri? Bravo. Comunque sono in live e ho visto chi ha vinto la coppia a coppie, cioè la coppa a coppie, la World Cup a coppie. No, a coppie non l'ha vinta Ninja. In singolo la stanno facendo. A coppie l'hanno vinta Acqua e un altro. Ma li conosci? Io ho qua lo schermetto, il mio schermetto di fiducia per tutti. Cioè, ma come si è vestito di più? Come si è vestito di più? Che cosa si è messo addosso? Ma si è messo una pelliccia addosso, ma di più. Kurz. Per spotlight. Sì, poi salva il mondo.
You make a mistake.
Che cosa?
Birds. First in your soul.
Non ce l'ho.
My main game is birds.
Easy, bro. I like that line most of all out of that entire package. That was amazing. We'll see if it is going to be easy, bro, today. Going to continue forward, see who's on the floor. It is going to be Luki, Left Eye, Fleetermoin, T-Chub, Core Gaming, Wakey, Dementos, Banny, Takamura, Cat, and LOL Boom.
And another group loaded with talent. LOL Boom in particular, the young Irish lad, qualified in the same week as his duo Core Gaming. They didn't represent in the duos competition. We got to interview both of them, and they're excited to be here, excited to represent not only for their country, but also for their families. And then also looking up there, Left Eye and Dementos have been around the scene for a very long time, since the beginning, have that veteran experience, have been in so many of these very, very top-heavy lobbies. They are going to be comfortable.
I'm also looking at Banny, who was Faxbox's duos from the previous Asian group, and he is one of the most aggressive players. He also plays tons of high ground, gets tons of eliminations on the high ground. So we'll see how the Asian region and how he performs there with his strategy converts to this stage.
But can't forget about Takamura out of Japan, and then Cat coming from Oceania, two players who are very aggressive. But we talked about LOL Boom, we talked about wanting to represent his family and what it means to him. Let's hear a little bit about that from him.
No, mi hai dato però, non volevo,
My
non
name
mi
is Alvaro.
davo.
I'm originally from Philippines, but I live in Ireland, and I qualified for the solo Fortnite World Cup.
Bravo.
Every week was really intense. I didn't expect myself to qualify for the solos. It was just unbelievable. What I love about Fortnite is the players around it. Everyone's so nice. Those people are really humble. I don't really feel any pressure on me. I just really focus on this moment and this tournament, and hopefully I do good and bring back home one of the best Fortnite players in the world. I'd like to thank my parents, my brothers especially, and also the viewers that stuck up to me and who are loyal to me, because they're like the only ones that supported me throughout this whole journey, and I'd just like to thank all of them.
It's so nice to see someone just so grateful to be in the position, but continue striving for it. Someone who was originally seen in the skirmishes, but now wants to perform on the main stage. On to our next group, representing out of NA East, NA West, and Brazil. We have Dracon, Road Shark, Colorful, Mega, Bucky, Class, Rux, Jesus, and Zate.
I just want to talk about Bucky because I know we've talked about it a lot. I know we've talked about on broadcast that video of him qualifying, his dad in the background coaching him, and he's here today by himself. He has performed on the stage before back at the Summer Block Party. He did quite well there and had a good time on the stage, so we'll see. That was a little bit of a less competition. It was for charity. This today is for $15 million total.
He's going to want to be pushing the pace, particularly against games like this. Class extremely interested to know him at all times. Wants to break down his interaction. We got to see a little bit from Rux in his basically playing grandfather during the pre-show. He has that competitive bones in his body. He was there every single week. And Mega, great performance again yesterday. Colorful, the one we got to interview on Mother's Day, he was told, hey, I had to make a deal to even get playing time on the weekends, and now he's going to be on the main stage.
Also, going back to Mega real quick, because he had one of the most memorable moments from yesterday's games when he was playing with Dubs. We actually eliminated Micho and Mongrel, one of the biggest duos in Fortnite in EU, and that was crazy to be able to do with that mechanical skill, that speed that he did it at.
And he barely even reacted. Now, one player, normally, Bali, you and I are very good about going through, breaking these down, knowing their stories. I know very little about Jesus. It's so hard to find information on. We got to go through the VOD reviews, but he is somebody in one of the few wild cards, and I'm very interested to see what happens when you run into him. And now we're going to actually get a chance to talk with Zate, who we saw him and Sap have an amazing performance yesterday. Let's see what he's feeling ahead of the competition. Jordan, what do you have for us?
You are not wrong, Sundown. One of the best and most dominant duo players standing right next to me in Zate. Zate, you dominated yesterday. It's very clear to absolutely everybody, claiming that number 1 slot for 5 of the 6 games. Obviously, it's Fortnite, it happens. Right, but again, going into in-game, you two staying together, locking down high ground, that's ultimately what secured the dub. What was your mentality going into duos yesterday?
So we kept the same mentality, same strategies for every single game. After the 3 games, the 3 first games, we had 38 points, so we're really confident. So we didn't change anything. A lot of unfortunate things happened. So we finished with 6 points in the last 3 games and took up 4th. After being first for 5 games in a row.
Ah no, è vero, al 31 ti danno una copertura al passo.
Understandable. I mean, at the end of the day, though, Fortnite, this is the biggest payouts, right? Like, we're seeing some amazing payouts here. 4th place is still very much a win, I would think, to a lot of people. Now, going into the solos tournaments today, obviously you've been performing very consistently over the course of the last year of Fortnite comps. You're faced up against a lot of incredibly talented players from regions all over the world, and there's a lot of different play styles. So what's your mentality going into some of these fights?
For solos, I'm going to play like I've been playing for the past year. I'm just going to be confident because I play best when I'm confident.
Absolutely. Well, we see this confidence. We're going to see it again today on Real Island. What do you have next for us?
Thank you so much, Jordan. And what's surprising to me there is Zate. I mean, it's not surprising at all, actually. He's a competitor. He placed in 4th place yesterday, and he's very disappointed about that. You can see it on his face.
Definitely felt it wasn't good enough. He said, hey, we wanted it all. We wanted the top spot. With Zate, we've seen it in the past. That means he's going forward. But now on our next group, because these competitors are here to also challenge for the top spot. We have Link, Peter Pan, Lechi, Yarkos, Lucia, Mr. Savage, Snazy, Smeeth, Blaster, and Issa.
Yeah, the beginning of this group that you mentioned, Lechi, one of the most amazing control players I've ever seen out of Germany, and he was so methodical and so good at the end game. It was unbelievable. The tunneling skills and able to be so aware. I can't be more impressed by Lechi.
Yes, and even in the qualification round, he said, hey, I got the spot. He was almost the first controller qualifier to get in, missed it by 1 place, and that next week when he came back to back solo trap eliminations to just flex on the entirety of Europe. Also rounding out the group, something we saw yesterday was Klusha. He's going to have the time to be on the stage as well as Mr. Savage. They're there. But let's talk about the other controller player making his first trip over here. It is Ghost Issa, the original controller gang, and we had a chance to talk with him ahead of the competition. Let's hear what he had to say.
So I qualified for solos in week 5. It's been 10 stressful weeks, a lot of ups and downs, but it's been pretty good. When I qualified, I was so happy. I had a rough 10 games. I think I played 5 games out and died like 4 times off spawn. So I was so happy when I qualified. I instantly called my mom and was like, hey, I qualified. I think it's nice that the open qualifiers, literally everyone can qualify. You can be 13 and win millions of dollars. And just everyone is really chill. New York is way different. Like even the air, everything is so much different. The traffic, but I love it. Meeting everyone has been the nicest part. My advice would be just keep grinding. That's how you get better. Watch better player play, like watch Mongrels, bots, whatever, and just keep grinding. That's the only way you can make it.
What an incredible story coming out of Issa, looking to represent and looking to do as much damage as possible. You know he's here to take names. Now on to the next group, where you have a lot of what I would consider dark horse contenders, very talented players you don't hear enough about. It's Nyx, King, Clarity G, Astonish, Lunez, Jenkins, Batch, Pika, Storm, and Reverse 2K.
I just want to point out, Astonish's outfit is unbelievably incredible. He has slippers on that have claws on it.
No, those aren't slippers. He's in a full onesie and then has the jersey over it. You can check him out on Twitter. Also known for one of the coolest fling knock plays we've ever seen. One of my favorite calls, but also have to talk about Nyx and King. They were both playing yesterday in the duels. Didn't necessarily get the results they wanted, but they're both known as much stronger individual players. They play much better when they're able to go crazy into the game plan that they want to do.
Also known as 4DR Storm, he's one of the players who's fully qualified for both solos and duos, and even with his duo partner Epic Whale later on. We do also have Reverse 2K on the bottom half of this group. He is on the floor with Jordan Fisher. What do you got?
Standing next to me is Reverse 2K, one of the most gifted mechanically
Sono fuori safe, cacchio.
Aim, his building sense, his speed, everything about his gameplay is one that I love and look up to personally, and I think for a lot of people here as well. Now, you've already told us that you're dropping pressure, which is where you dropped in your qualifying, which is a very smart move, I think, in my opinion. Now, are you planning on keeping a strict rotation schedule, or are you going to be able to be flexible?
We're going to be able to flex more. I know Ninja and I do a spot in June, so that's my hometown, so we might drop there.
Very comfortable there. Matt, up really quickly.
E ho lo scar leggendario appena
another thing that I
trovato.
love about you, Reverse, you're so vocal and so positive in social media, and a lot of people are supporting you and loving you very much behind you in this journey. How does it feel to have so much support from Fortnite fans and others that are watching your streams and so forth?
It feels amazing. This Fortnite game is definitely a mental game. If you lose your mind, you're going to lose the game, so a lot of sport helps.
Absolutely. Well, we love you, man. I'm excited to see you perform today.
Le trovi
Bala,
quando
Sundown,
non ti
who's next?
servono, ma quando ti servono scompaiono.
Thank you so much, Jordan. A lot of people from home rooting for Reverse 2K. He's made quite a fan base, and a lot of people supporting him. We're going to continue forward back in the stadium. We do have our next group, Hood J, Arius. We also have our one of Duo's champion from yesterday. It's Aqua, and then Martine, Irus, Robabs, Skylar, Kimstar, and Kinzel.
I mean, can't forget about Quexy and the X2 twins rounding out the group there, but all eyes are on Aqua, and deservedly so. Nyrox said yesterday, hey, we won because Aqua is a beast. Aqua and his enemy said, we're just gonna win. And what did he say last night afterward? He's like, you know, might around, mess around, and win solos as well. He is about it, and he is that skilled. But another player who has that very similar attitude is Eros, somebody who is a controller player, swapped over from console to PC, and I had one fan particularly reach out. He's like, hey, I watch him all the time. He doesn't care about anyone else. Whoever is going, he is flying at them. He wants to be known as one of the most skilled players out there, and then you have to talk about Keemstar.
And at the bottom of that list there, we also have Flexi, who played yesterday in the duos competition. One of the actual fully qualified duos with his partner Letwick, who's playing as well. He's just amazing. His qualifying run actually was one of the most mechanically skilled things I've ever seen, but also what a struggle it was. He had so many setbacks in that week that he qualified that I almost thought that he wasn't going to make it. It was going to be one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever seen.
But he was able to clutch up in the end and get to a spot. Plenty of French representation coming out there. Team start been around from the very beginning, able to get on the stage as well. Robots up there, and then we have to talk about the XP twins. Jordan representing down south. Is one of the first veterans out there. We're gonna toss it to a quick little video to see kind of what they're all about and what they were thinking going into the competition.
I'm twins, and I'm from Brisbane, Australia. I've played LAN, I've played online, I've played the Australian Open, I've played at Poland internationally. I really like LANs. It's a different setting because there's people actually watching you as opposed to just people watching online. I think I'm definitely getting better with it with the more LANs I do. It doesn't really sink in until you actually land here and you get here like, oh, I'm actually in New York. It's definitely a cool experience. I like to listen to music before I play and try and treat it as if I was at home just playing any other scrim. You've got to put work into it. Sometimes you might have to get a little bit lucky with like qualifying and stuff. Like that's a part of it, but you can create your own luck through grinding and just hard work. It's really cool meeting the people and like experiencing it with them and learning from each other. People that can keep their calm, they definitely come through.
Going to be doing everything he can to push forward and be at the top. And now we're into qualifiers who qualified in the final week. Week 9 was the last chance qualifiers. When everything was on the line, they made it here. It's Clipnote, Cosmic, Uzi, Aspect, Hornet, Creo, Legedian, Harriers, Evil Mare, and
Ma che cacchio dici? Guarda che anche gli altri hanno 100-100.
Clipnote, one of the players out of Brazil.
Ecco qua, ho trovato un player.
There every single week, just in the top 10, not quite reaching that final top 1 spot, which is how many spots are up per week for Brazil. But he finally did it in the final week. That shows he is clutch.
Yes, the Argentinian was all about it. We have to talk about Aspect. Him and Aiden were one of the original favorites going into the qualifiers. In the final week, he rocketed up in the lead with 60 points, but the issue was he finished the games early. Everyone else had an extra half hour. He had to sit there watching the leaderboard for an hour, but when all was said and done, he got the final spot. He'll be playing on that stage, and he'll be looking to take everyone's ball.
That 17 elimination game to qualify was definitely memorable from Aspect, but Arkham 1X also had a memorable performance yesterday in the dual finals. We're going to go ahead and catch up with it. Dominant performance from Arkham for sure. Standing next to me here, another one of the most talented. I mean, I say this over and over again. It's because I'm surrounded by the best Fortnite players literally in the entire world. Definitely one of them here, repping the NA West. Over there, a lot of psycho players. Now, Arkham, you qualified for the World Cup in the first week. Solos. Your preparation for those weeks definitely is very different. How have you prepared in
possono avercelo anche loro. Poi di sicuro loro avranno un pompa leggendario, io un nonnino.
Preparing for solos today is very different. How
E
have
poi
you strategized?
alla fine non sono ancora morti.
I prepare my mentality a lot better than yesterday, and I know what's
Spero di essere nella prossima safe perché sono
because
muoio.
yesterday was like my first time playing at a LAN. So I know what I have to do, and I know what I'm going to do to try to win today.
Absolutely. Well, that composure is everything, right? And maybe that can really help you dominate in that way. Now, again, repping NA West out there in LA for me. Listen. Your qualification both in duos and solos, you're the only person from NA West that was able to do that. What do you have to say to the rest of the West?
I mean, like, if you guys get a brain on the West Coast, I mean, like, it'll be a lot easier, you know, but otherwise, yeah.
Sono fuori safe.
We gotta get a brain. Okay, I'm gonna come to Arkham School. Back to you guys on Unreal Island. Well, I might also go to Arkham School. That was definitely interesting there.
Could say Galaxy Brain there from Arkham, you know, just a get a brain going on there, looking to represent. But now the final group of competitors, it will be Sosman, Moffat, and Dretta, Crew, Light, Mongrel, MQ, Teak, Black, and Skite.
Quindi la World Cup è piena di cinesi che continuano a fare la DAB. No, è piena di cinesi che continuano a fare la DAB. Dai raga, possiamo vincerla. No, non è vero, non ce la faremo mai per una volta. Dai. Dovete uccidervi a vicenda, voi due uccidete. C'è Mongrel.
Deep breath in, deep breath out, and kind of know he had it. He kept pushing forward. We got to see Crew yesterday, had some highlight reel plays, but wasn't quite able to push into the top 10.
Siamo in due, uno è morto e un 1v1. Uno è morto e un 1v1. Io contro di lui.
What do you got for Mr. Mongrel himself?
Mongrel, what more? I mean, there's literally so much. I could talk about this guy forever. One of the most mechanically skilled players I have ever seen. So fast with his decisions. You really can't keep up. Sometimes I even have to watch him in slow motion because it's just so ridiculously fast.
And you could see his reactions on the camera, how much he cares, how much he is invested, how much he wants to be the best of the best, just as does Skite, the player from the stream, overcoming tendonitis in his wrist, qualifying through. We're going to throw it down to the floor with Jordan and a translator to catch up and hear what Skite has to say. Jordan, take it away.
Standing next to Skite here, dealing with tendonitis is a very, very big thing, especially ahead of a competition of this caliber. How are you prepared physically going into today?
Avec un concours de cette nature, il y a beaucoup évidemment d'ambition et de comment est-ce que vous gérez un peu la situation?
Je m'entraîne et j'essaie de pas stresser et je reste concentré en jouant.
I train, I try not to be too stressed out and I just, think about the game.
Understood, as you should. Now, you have a lot of LAN experience and a lot of success in online tournaments as well. Your preparation for today, knowing that you're going up against a bunch of the best players in the world, regions all over the world, how are you strategizing for solos today?
Tu es un des meilleurs joueurs du monde, tu as beaucoup d'expérience, etc. Mais en même temps, ça, c'est une compétition nouvelle. Comment est-ce que tu t'es organisé pour la stratégie de cette Coupe du Monde?
J'essaie juste de jouer mon jeu et de ne pas stresser.
I try not to stress out, I try to sleep well, eat well, and I try to
no, è molto più forte di me.
Lovely, and that allows you composure, right? That you dominate. Back to you guys at Unreal Island.
Sono praticamente No, gli ho tolto tutto lo shield, tutto gliel'ho tolto. Sì. Secondo di quanto l'ho messo uno shield. Potevo tirargli quello e poi boom, una cecchinata. Se non mi aveva hittato era morto. Dai Bomo, se mi hai aspettato in lobby? Sì, bravo Bomo. Sì, coppia. Sì. Sì. Tu non mi hai fatto niente. Le torte le ho fatte tutte con Luca, con Andre e con Hendry. Sì, ma tu non mi hai difeso. Ti hanno atterrato subito e mentre tu eri a terra io ho preso le torte, l'ho ucciso, ti ho arrestato, tu sei rimorto e quello là ha ucciso anche me. Vabbè. Addio ragazzini. Spero. Addio ragazzini.